Hey. We finished the script, but you may want to look it over.
All right.
I think we got everything. White ribbon, national walkout.
Heart to heart.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Just lose the Einstein's plugs.
I thought you told me to write in more.
Well, I know what it said, but, you know, the episode, after last episode was brought to my attention that Einstein's doesn't actually sponsor us.
They don't sponsor us anymore?
Are they sponsoring the Pulse? I swear to God, Larry, they're sponsoring the Pulse.
No, did you just call me Larry?
I'm sorry, I use people's first names when I'm upset.
That's not my name. My name's Greg.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
No, you think you know person.
It's literally in the credits of every episode we make.
First thing you're going to tell me is you have a stepson.
I have 2 stepsons.
Are you?
Stay on target, please.
Star Wars reference. I dig it. Anyway, so what are we going to do? We can't have a morning show without bagels or coffee.
No, we'll just, I don't know.
But bagels and coffee are like the glue and staple of every morning show.
You know what happened to The Office when Michael left?
They won the Outstanding Single Camera Picture Editing for a Comedy Series at a Primetime Creative Arts Award, Ryan.
God, you're such a nerd.
Look, I talked to the owners. Einstein's will provide us with food and beverage. We just can't say where they're from. So, problem solved.
Problem not solved!
Why is nothing ever easy with you?
We can't have the Einstein logo showing up everywhere. It's embarrassing. Everyone will know they rejected us.
Literally no one knows outside of you two. Literally.
It's like crawling back to your ex-girlfriend. You won't want to do that, would you?
I have multiple times.
Dude.
Einstein's is our best bet. Look, I mean, if there was another bagel place nearby, they could sponsor us, but, you know, there isn't. You understand, right?
No, yeah, I understand perfectly.
Good.
So what you're saying is we make our own bagel brand.
What? Excuse me?
One to compete with Einstein's.
I never said it.
We'll call it Reinstein's.
Do you have to put your name on everything?
I have a big ego. I'm seeing a therapist about it. No, this is perfect. Daylight now presented by Reinstein's Bagels.
Don't do this.
Make a few calls, get it patented.
I'm on it.
Alright. Well, Greg, I think this was a very productive meeting.
I don't.
We'll keep you updated on everything.
No, you won't, because nothing's going to happen.
Already done.
Good morning, Sacred Heart. I'm Matt Henshaw. She's Mary Harding.
And this is Daylight, the highest rated show on WHRTV.
That's no lie.
It's also the only show on WHRTV.
That's not important. It's fine. We've got a lot of coverage on the show today. The White Ribbon event, the National Student Walkout, and with Easter right around the corner, we have a very special guest going around campus to test Sacred Heart students' trivia skills for a chance to win candy and prizes. Let's get started.
There's a new 3 and 3 program being offered in a joint venture by Sacred Heart University and the University of St. Joseph. This program will last 6 years, and after 3 years, SHU students studying biology or chemistry will complete their remaining undergraduate credits during the first year at the University of St. Joseph School of Pharmacy and will earn their PhD. This new 3 and 3 program will accelerate pre-pharmacy students' transition to graduate studies, benefiting those wanting to save time and tuition dollars in a high-salary field that provides the opportunity to make a difference.
Sacred Heart University and Trinity College Dublin are joining forces to host a conference, Deep Time, Historical Exploration of Marine Resources, regarding medieval to modern fisheries and coastal landscapes in Ireland. The conference will take place at Sacred Heart University's campus in Dingle, Ireland. John Roney, Professor of History and co-chair of SHU in Dingle, will co-host and participate in the conference, which takes place April 9th to 12th.
It was recently announced that on June 22, 2018, at the 29th Annual Discovery Gala, Sacred Heart University will honor Bill Mitchell with its Discovery Award. The event is scheduled to take place at West Campus, the former home of General Electric, with a special musical performance by the Midtown Men.
On May 13th, Tom Brokaw, Linda McMahon, Richard Edelman, and Marna Park Borgstrom will be honored at the 52nd Annual Undergraduate Commencement Exercises. The honorees will receive an honorary doctorate of humane letters, honoris causa, degree, acknowledging all their individual support and partnership that they have given to Sacred Heart University. The ceremonies will take place at Webster Bank Arena in Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Matt, do you like bagpipes?
Absolutely, I have mine in my car.
Well, you're in luck because Sacred Heart University has...
Hey,
excuse me?
Hey, I was gonna eat those. Hey.
Can you tell us what's going on here?
Guys, can we...
We're literally
We're
in the
filming.
middle.
Mike, what are you doing?
What does that say?
This notice is to inform you that the partnership with Einstein's and Daylight has expired.
Yeah, we knew that, but we literally haven't mentioned them in today's show.
There's more. As a result, Daylight has found a new, much better, much tastier sponsor.
A new sponsor? Who?
Reinstein Bagels.
Really?
Well, now what?
Well, the show must go on. Sacred Heart University has added two... Cut to the white ribbon event.
Well, we still have more to do.
No, cut to the white ribbon event.
What the...
On February 23rd, Sacred Heart University's Delta Di Delta fraternity and the Center for Family Justice presented their annual White Ribbon campaign at the University Commons. The event was held to raise awareness and advocate for prevention of violence against women and girls. James Craven, philanthropy chair for the fraternity, was in charge of putting together the event and had this to say.
This is a cause that is extremely important to the brothers. We will not stand for any of this despicable and heinous acts on this campus, and this event, we invite you all to do the same.
Over the last 5 years, I don't think there's been a more transformative year than where we found ourselves from last year to this year.
Adjunct social work Professor Ken Meisegland weighed in on the fraternity dealing with this issue.
Let's really empower not only men, but especially men that are part of groups, fraternities, and sports groups and other clubs who tend to have a negative reputation. Let's really bring them together, discuss these hard issues, empower them to take a stand to not tolerate any type of oppression against women.
So we clearly will have no respect and no tolerance for any abuse of any person, man or woman on this campus, whether it be physical or by this bullying.
The Center for Family Justice is looking to build a pathway to get schools like this to recognize this issue. Back to you guys at the desk.
Welcome back to Daylight, apparently being presented to you by Reinstein Bagels.
Reinstein Bagels. Breakfast is served.
Anyway, there's a ton of stuff going on at Sacred Heart University, and the White Ribbon ceremony is just the tip of the iceberg.
Sacred Heart is home to so many activities that can give students a platform and a voice.
Those great programs include WHRT Radio, WHRT TV, the Sports Media Club, and the Pulse.
One of the most popular programs at SHU is the student-run newspaper, The Spectrum. And here to give us more insight and information is Alexa Binkowitz, sitting down with our very own Mike Berry. Take it away.
I'm here with Alexa Binkowitz, the editor-in-chief of The Spectrum. So, Alexa, what are some of your roles as the editor-in-chief?
As editor-in-chief, mostly my roles this year are just managing the staff. So we have a staff of like almost 60 with the editorial board and the writers. So it's just making sure everything gets delegated where it's supposed to be. Everything gets done on Monday when we send to the printer. Just kind of making sure that there's no big errors and everything's running smoothly.
So what are like some upcoming topics that you guys are writing about in The Spectrum?
Big topics coming up. Our next issue is coming out on the 11th. We're talking about the return of Jersey Shore, which is very anticipated. We're talking about the commencement speakers that were announced. Tom Brokaw from NBC is coming to be the commencement speaker this year. And also just an update on what happened to French Montana, where'd he go, you know, what's going to happen next kind of thing.
So you're a senior, won't be here next year, and you've already elected a new board. So how do you think The Spectrum looks like in the next upcoming school year?
The board next year looks really great. We had a lot of people come out and put their application in for the board next year. It's a little bit bigger than the board we had this year, which was actually like a record-breaking number, so that's awesome. The next editor-in-chief is Victoria, and she's going to do an awesome job. I'm really excited to see what they do. But it's looking really good so far.
Thanks, Alexa. Alexa Binkowitz, the editor-in-chief of The Spectrum. Back to you guys at the desk.
Currently, there is so much going on at SHU, and we want you to be a part of it.
If you're one of our viewers watching and you're in high school, apply to Sacred Heart.
And if you're currently in college, transfer.
And if you're a graduate or you live in the area, please give us money.
We just want Sacred Heart to be a part of your heart.
Yes, and normally at this point in the show, we would mention our sponsor, Einstein Bagels. But since we apparently lost our sponsorship due to an unfortunate event,
Your bagels are terrible.
our new sponsorship is Reinstein's Bagels. And this piece of paper says that we have to tell you that Reinstein's Bagels is the best darn bagel in America, voted best bagel of 2018 by Gregory Golda.
Can we get Ryan in here, please, to shed some light on this?
Oh, wait, hold on.
What's the problem?
Last time he was here, he wasn't exactly appropriate.
He'll behave, don't worry.
All right, if you say so.
No, not you,
Jesus
Ryan.
Christ.
How much have you been there? Okay. Well, is there the right Ryan we can get here?
Reinstein Bagels on sale in the front. I love you. Mary, how you doing?
How are you, Ryan?
I'm good. Matt, how are you?
Hey, Ryan. Good to see you.
50. Thank you for asking.
Well, we brought you here because we lost our sponsorship with Einstein's due to an unfortunate event.
Oh, wait, I almost forgot. Hey, come in here. Come in here. Come in here. Okay, you're going to love this. You're going to love this. She's the best. Okay.
Who is that?
Professor Albert Einstein, my mascot.
Who is Professor Albert Einstein? Exactly.
He's the genius. He's the genius behind Reinstein Bagels, obviously.
No,
Ryan, can you just tell us a little bit about Reinstein's Bagels?
For you, Mary, anything.
How sweet.
You know, in the wise words of my brother in arms, Martin Luther King Jr.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez. Okay.
I have a dream that one day black boys and black girls will hold hands with white little boys and white little girls eating Reinstein's Bagels in peace and harmony.
If I may ask, how long have you had this dream?
About 45 minutes.
Yeah, okay, I thought so. So this is just another one of your gimmicks that'll fade in about an hour?
False, Matthew. Reinstein's may have been only in my head for about 45 minutes, but it's been my heart for 25 years.
Aren't you 21?
I failed to see how that's relevant.
All right, you claim that this isn't a gimmick.
No, it's not a gimmick. Shake Weight is a gimmick. This is for real. We have everything. We have t-shirts, we have mugs, bagels, yarmulkes.
Yarmulkes?
Yeah, we're big among the Jewish community.
Okay.
Reinstein's is about to take over the world. Reinstein, you're on.
Insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. For instance, expecting a Reinstein bagel to be anything less than exceptional. That's just insanity.
Good boy, good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy, buddy. He's a good boy.
All right, let's be real here, Ryan.
Agreed. Mary, I love you.
What?
What?
What did you just say?
Nothing else.
Okay, seriously, what did you just say?
No, it's very rude to interrupt people.
Okay, how far do you think you could actually take this?
All right, we have a vision. Reinstein's is about to take over the world. Reinstein may very well run for president in 2020. Reinstein, tell him our motto.
Make breakfast great again!
Amen!
Jesus Christ.
What?
In fact, Reinstein's is so successful that in our first day of operation, we have opened a subdivision, Gluten-free Gang.
Really?
Yes, in fact, we have an interview right now with the founder, Dante Cabral. Michelle, take it away.
You don't get to do that. Michelle, take it away. I'm your host, Michelle Nocera, at the Martiri building. I'm here with Dante Cabral, who's here to tell us all about his gluten-free cooking. Hey, Dante.
Hi, Michelle.
How are you today?
Doing excellent. How are you?
Good. Let's jump right to it, and you tell us about what you're cooking today.
So today I am going to show you how to make this chocolate donut up here. So we're going to start off by just adding 15 grams of our vanilla protein powder here.
Cool.
And we're going to use 10 grams of coconut flour here.
Nice.
And next we're going to add 20 grams of our pumpkin here, pure pumpkin.
Now this looks like an interesting ingredient.
Yeah, it just keeps it nice and soft. And now we're going to add 20 grams of our non-fat Greek yogurt.
So when did you start pursuing gluten-free gains as not just a hobby, but a lifestyle?
When I started my page this summer, I was just like kind of like kicking around, just doing whatever I wanted. Like I thought it was just kind of for fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just thought I realized that it became a lot more than that people were actually enjoying what I was doing, and that there was actually a need for like gluten-free recipes like the ones I was making. So yeah, it just kind of took off from there.
Awesome.
After I realized.
So I hope you don't mind me asking, but when did you become gluten-free, or you became?
I became gluten-free when I was 17. I was diagnosed with celiac disease.
Okay.
So that was when I figured out that
So
my
you weren't
diet
too
was
young.
a lot different. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just kind of evolved over time. And we're going to use 2 grams of this powdered peanut butter here. There we go. And now we're going to use 46 grams of egg whites. And now we're going to add 2 grams of our 0-cal sweetener here. And we're going to use 2 grams of baking powder. Yeah, and now we're going to take this off.
Time to mix?
Yep, and we're just going to mix it up like that. And our first ingredient, we're going to do 10 grams. Oh, thank you. We're going to have 10 grams of our chocolate protein powder here. We're going to have 6 grams of powdered peanut butter here. 3 grams of coconut flour here. 5 grams of baking cocoa here. Now we're going to add 4 grams of this sugar-free, fat-free pudding mix here. Let's take that off. This is just how I contain it because it's kind of hard to contain like that. And that's going to be 4 grams. And then we're going to put in 2 grams of 0-calorie sweetener here.
More sweetener.
And now we're going to put in, as the last thing,
This chocolate sauce.
10 grams of chocolate sauce.
Nice.
And then now you're just going to add a little bit of water in here, just enough to make it like a thin but not too thin mix. And then that's pretty much it. Once you take that out of the oven, you just kind of spread that on, and that's pretty much it.
Cool, and then so we have our final product right
Yep,
here.
that's it right
We
there.
have our chocolate frosted gluten-free donut.
Absolutely.
So I want to thank you, Dante Cabral, from here at Sacred Heart, the Marteri building. I'm Michelle Nocera. Catch us next time on Daylight.
Welcome back to Daylight, brought to you by Reinstein Bagels and Albert Reinstein.
So after all that mess, we actually have something nice for our viewers.
That's right. We have a special musical guest, one of our very own for here from Sacred Heart. Please welcome Zach Lane.
I think I'm coming down with something. Wish I could tell you what it is. Baby, the words just get jumbled, yeah. So I sleep on them instead. We share your comforter with no sheets. You wear all your clothes to bed. But when they finally come off and you look up at me, you rush straight to my head. Never thought that this could happen. But God, it feels like it should. Girl, you fill me up with something understood. And when you're laying next to me, hands on your thighs and through your hair, girl, I hope you know you drive me crazy, chasing each other down the stairs. It ain't no secret, it's really no surprise. Stop on the side of the road with you watching the sunrise. I get the same feeling when I look in your eyes. My heart burns, with you it's no vanilla sky. So what I'm really trying to say is I feel like our glass is topped off, the champagne is popping. You're way realer than those knockoffs. Wouldn't wanna pay less, you're worth every dime. Beautiful inside and out at the same time. Never thought that this could happen. God, it feels like it should. Girl, you fill me up with something understood. Sweating bullets, climbing mountains, or lay low, sleep the day away. Just to stay up all night talking. talking, hung up on every word you say. It ain't no secret, it's really no surprise. Tucked on the side of the road with you watching the sunrise. I get the same feeling when I look in your eyes. My heart burns, with you it's no vanilla sky. So what I'm really trying to say is I feel like our glass is topped off, the champagne is popping. You're way realer than those knockoffs. Wouldn't wanna pay less, you're worth every dime. Beautiful inside and out at the same time. I ain't trying to say nothing, I just love the way things are. But every single time you look and smile, that sets you far apart. I ain't keeping any secrets, think we both know that by now. Probably don't even have to say the shit out loud. There may be a reason, I don't have a clue. But when it comes to mac and cheese and making out, I only think of you. Oh, never thought that this could happen. Lonely cabin in the woods really doesn't feel so lonely. Cause when you're with me, life is good. But ever since this happened, the unexpected sent us for a loop. And I'd be lying if I didn't tell you that I love you. Thank you.
On behalf of all of Daylight, thanks for watching. Are we supposed to? Oh. I think we messed. Oh my god!
I almost hit the laptop.
Eggs everywhere.